So I'm just going to do a video on the things I love about my Maserati GranTurismo. Basically, I'm not doing like the whole like 5 things I love or 10 things I love. It's just what I love about it. I think it's like 15, 16 different things, I'm not sure. But hopefully you enjoy it, but obviously it's a Maserati GranTurismo, so what is there not to love? So another thing that I love about this car is the space. Even though it's a Grand Tourer, but it feels more like a sports car. So I can actually have quite a bit for my job in here, so it's not too shabby. I mean, I'll probably get a bit more in there actually. I did before have like that, and then I had another bag like this under here, so you can get quite a bit in there. Basically, and it's just quality. And then obviously you still got all of this as well, so I could put things down there if I'm not carrying other people. So it's quite a bit of space. And in here, as you can see my Maserati wallet, but it's quite large in here, all my receipts. So yeah, it's quite large, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's quite a lot of space. The glove box is obviously not brilliant, and obviously that ain't brilliant. Apart from that, space ain't too bad. Right, another thing I do like about it is the space. Obviously you can't tell at the moment because I've got loads of stuff in here, but there is actually room to have full-sized adults. So even if you're 6'2" and 6'2", you can still have loads of leg room and loads of headroom. So it's very comfortable, as it is a Grand Tourer, but obviously some Grand Tourers you get that where you actually hit in your head, like the Nissan GTR. But it is very roomy and very comfortable. You've got a nice little armrest there, very luxury. The seats are nice, they even hug you on the back as well, which is a bit different. But yeah, usually the seats at the back, they don't really care about people at the back, they don't care about the people at the front. But yeah, that's another thing I like about them. Another thing I like is the seats. They hug you. A lot of people say that they don't actually hug you, but I think they do. Obviously you can get the nicer seats in the newer models. I think you can get them in the older models, but I think it's like an option, or people just like added them. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I think they're good quality. They hug you. They are very comfortable, even though they're heated seats. Like, you use that to do the heated seats. Usually with heated seats you get a lot of wiring and everything, and you start sitting on it, and then basically it just hurts your ass. But this one, you don't really feel the wiring as such, so it's quite comfortable, which is very good. Another thing I like is, especially with this one, you either get the standard 6 speakers, or this one has the 11 speakers, I think, so that's including like a subwoofer, which is somewhere over there. I don't know exactly where it all is, but apparently there's 11 speakers around. It's the Bose. People say that the sound system sounds like shit. I think it's probably the best sound system that I've ever heard, but I'm not used to luxury cars, I suppose. But I think the sound is good, I think the bass is good, I think the quality is good, so I'm pretty happy with the sound system. Just obviously maybe get an aftermarket one of these would be nicer, but apart from that, I've got the Bluetooth, which is this bit here. It just connects in there, and it's very quick to connect to it, and it sounds bloody awesome, so I'm very impressed. Another thing I love about this car is these massive paddle shifters, and the sound and the feel as well. Yeah, it's just really nice to use, and the fact that it's got the up and down. Some have it on both, or some do like the pull and then push away to change gears, which I don't like. When you're turning around, it's very easy to find them, where a lot of times you probably like miss them. Like the Lamborghini ones, I think they're like that big, and this is literally probably like 4 times the size of them ones. But yeah, I'm very impressed. And these are, I think these are metal. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but when you sort of like rub against it, I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like metal. Not sure, but it sounds like metal. Yeah, it might be metal and plastic, I'm not sure, but you can definitely tell it's not just plastic. So they're very nice to use, especially on the downshifts. So another thing I really love about this car is the looks of the inside. I think the inside looks absolutely lovely. I think that the quality is very nice of the leather. I love all of this. This feels very premium. Massive leads. It's just everything just so, just quality is just really nice. Obviously, yes, the plastic is a bit cheapy and sticky, but I mean the leather and the quality, just even the indicators, you know, it's proper. It's not flimsy. Look, I mean, sturdy. Like other ones, you do that, it would be like. So yeah, it's very nice inside, I think. Obviously, probably like maybe number 3 of the third best thing that I love about this car is the looks. The looks of this car is exceptional. In pictures, when I was looking at these cars in pictures, I wasn't too keen on them, and videos, I sort of liked them a little bit more in videos, but still not too keen. But in person, when they say look at it in person, it is totally different. But it just looks so nice, especially when it's been wrapped. So look at that, it looks lovely. So another thing I really like about this car is the badge. Not just in general, I mean, it's just nice to say to people that you've got a Maserati, like even just the word of it, like Maserati, it just sounds very Italian, doesn't it? Yeah, it's better than just saying, oh, I've got a Nissan or something. Got a Maserati. Another thing I like about this car is the cup holders. Decent size. Have your water bottle in there and they click in place, which is quite nice. Premium. And you've got some in the back. So usually they're in here, which is a stupid idea, but this one, they actually thought about the customers buying the car. So, another thing that I love about this car is the suspension. I'm not sure if my car has the Skyhook suspension or not. In the book it says that 4.2 Skyhook suspension optional. It doesn't say anything about the 4.7. Now, I've looked online and it does say that some 4.7s, especially like this one, which is like earlier ones, it's like an option. So, you know, I mean, like my car isn't meant to have the valves. They say like all 4.7s have the valves, but mine hasn't. So it's and it's not the sport exhaust because it's not the oval shape. Yeah, so the oval is like when you tell it's got the sport exhaust, where this is just like the like the twin like pipes on each side. So you've got like 4 like exhaust tips. Basically, yeah. It's got no valves in it, so which is nice. But I'm not sure if it's got the Skyhook suspension because when I put it into sport mode, I don't feel the difference. But saying that, it still drives really nice. But I can't really say about it's a suspension. Is it fast? Yeah. 4.4 seconds. Once I've got the remap done. 4.6 at the moment, but 4.4 because I'm getting a remap done tomorrow. There's as I said, I will get onto that in a minute, but it gets a lot of attention as I'm driving around. But yeah, oh, it's a lot of traffic here. I might just go a different way because this is annoying me. Let's go this way. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm not sure if it's got the Skyhook suspension, which apparently is quite harsh. So I can't really comment on that. But I'm just commenting on what I like about my car. So my car, I don't think it's got the Skyhook suspension. So it's very comfortable. When you're going over bumps, like now, I'm going over quite a bumpy road, and it's probably, I'm not going to lie, I've had a lot of cars. It's probably the most comfortable car I've had. So yeah, so it's very comfortable over bumps. So that's another thing that I absolutely love about this car is it's very comfortable. Plus the car's not that low either, which a lot of cars, I know it is low, but what I mean is it's not like so low that you have to go over a bump ridiculously slow. So like where other cars I've had have been so low that you have to be very careful. You hear it like scraping the exhaust where this one doesn't. So that's just one thing I like about it is the suspension is quite soft, but still good and firm. But it's as firm as you want it. But with without all like the downsides of having like a sports suspension. So that's quite good. So that brings me on to the next one. I've done suspension. Now we're going to go against like how good it is at handling and like plantage. Yeah. So the handling is very good. It handles very well. I wouldn't really say that there's a lot of body roll as such. I mean, I know it's a heavy car, so you will get some body roll, but not that much. If I had the Skyhook suspension, it'd probably be even better actually. So if the handling's this good at the moment, imagine what it's like with the Skyhook suspension. I mean, I'm not saying this is a Porsche. I mean, I've had a Porsche, so I know what the handling's like with it. But it's still very direct, and it's hydraulic power steering, so you're getting that like steering feel as well. So yeah, it's probably the second best handling car that I've had, and for a big heavy car, I mean that's saying something. But it's very planted, so I could drive around, and it's like even when it's raining, I've heard that people say don't ever have it in sport mode. Like the handbook said don't have it in sport mode. And I'm like, why? And it's like, and like even the guy who sold me it said don't have it in sport mode when it's a little bit of rain on the like road or when it's raining heavy. And I was like, okay, so but I've always had it in sport mode. And I've never had it so the wheels like spin out. I've never had it. And I put my foot down quite hard. So basically, I'm not sure what they mean by it, but personally, I think it's very planted on the roads, even when it's raining. I've never had it like slip out at all. So I think it's bloody brilliant. Either that, or I've got some awesome bloody tyres on this car. I don't know, but I've never had an issue. So yeah. Another thing I love about this car is the throttle response, because it's naturally aspirated. I mean, I do love a turbo car. I mean, I've had one or two, but it's that turbo lag. I mean, I've had a twin powered one, but I've never had like a proper twin turbo. I mean, I know the GTR is very responsive, but naturally aspirated engines, I just prefer it. I think the throttle response is just there no matter what you do, especially with like the get-go. It's just, you just put your foot down and it just literally just puts you back in your seat. Just with a tap of the pedal. I don't have to go down to like the floor really. So, but yeah, the throttle response is really good on this car. There's a lot of roadworks down there. Don't ever come to this side of Kent, I'll tell you, in Sheerness. Everything's closed. But yeah, the throttle response is very nice, as I will demonstrate when this car is not right up there, because I've got a car. We've got slow moving traffic, so literally like a car's like right near my front, so I can't really rev it. But yeah, look. So that's the front, instant, look. And then that's when it pushes you back, just that, done. So yeah, the throttle response is very good. Another thing I absolutely love about this car is that like special feeling you get when you're driving it. Because I mean technically you are driving, I know some people say, oh technically I've got a Ferrari. I mean, it's not, but it definitely feels like you're driving a Ferrari. I know that it's, you can like people say, no it's not, it's like, or like an old man's, or like a poor man's, like Porsche when they say, don't they? They probably say like this is like the poor man's Ferrari. But I definitely do feel like I'm driving a Ferrari, because I have been in a Ferrari F430, and I mean, yes, it's not the same, but the gear shifts, the sounds, just the feeling of driving it, it feels the same to me. I mean, I know that it's not like the exact same Ferrari engine, but it is basically a Ferrari engine. So, and it's made by, you know, like the same people, same designer. So yeah, so special feeling is a big plus in my books when it comes to cars. That feeling of driving it, and you want to get on the road and just, you know, and or if you haven't driven it for a while, you're just like, oh, I just want to drive it, or like gets to like the weekend, you're like, oh, thank God, I can finally drive this car. So yeah, special feeling. Another thing I love about this car, it's probably the second best thing that I absolutely love about this car, and I think you can guess it. It's the sound. That sound. When it pops and crackles, very nice. Yeah, I don't like anything that's artificial, like my M4 was. It was a bit artificial with the little crackles and pops or whatever. This has got the nice, natural crackles. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's probably like the second one, is that V8. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, like I said, I've been in V10s, I've heard V12s, and I prefer V8s out of all of them, really. I mean, it's just got that, it's just right, isn't it? I love the muscle V8s, like, I love the deep tones. I was going to change this to like a deeper tone, because you can get like a H-pipe, which makes it like more like an American muscle car rather than like the X-pipe, which makes it more Ferrari, like raspy. But yeah, so if I just quickly just move this, because it's a bit at an angle. But yeah, so yeah, V8s are just right, but I don't think I'll get the H-pipe, because that would just make it completely different. It sounds nice, I love deep tones, but it will make it sound not like the Maserati intended. I mean, the X-pipe makes it more raspy, which is what you want. I mean, that's Ferrari is, yeah, like Ferrari is, yeah, it's that high pitched sound. So yeah, so it's probably like one of the best sounding cars, I think, that everyone says. I do agree with them. I'm not going to say it is the best, but I did say it's one of the best. And then I would say the most, like, up there, number one of the absolute thing I love, apart from the sound, about this car is the attention that this thing gets. Is absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes it gets too much attention, sometimes it annoys me, but sometimes I love it. But usually when you go through a town like this, everyone looks. Sometimes it's a bit naughty. That kid's like, stop it. Yeah. The number one is the attention. I mean, I do love attention. Sometimes, not all the time. Like if I'm going out and driving around, sometimes you get too many people coming up to you and asking for pictures. But yeah. But yeah, so that's all the things that I love about this car. And if you're thinking about getting a Maserati, do it. I mean, like I said, there's nothing really to worry about. Just maintain it properly and you'll enjoy it. And you can get them dirt cheap. It's just watch out for the petrol. You'll be spending a lot of money on petrol, so just watch out for that. But it is an absolute dream to drive. So I hope you enjoyed my video on the things that I love about my Maserati. Obviously in the intro I said, you know, like what's not to love about a Maserati or like about a Maserati. Yes, there's a lot of things that I dislike about it. In my other video where I say like the things that I hate about it, I mean that's a strong word. Yes, but the things that I love about it make up for it, especially the sound, the looks. Probably number one is the attention. I've noticed I've never had this much attention from people, but sometimes you do get bad attention. Like I said, I've been called names under the sun, you know. But if you're thinking about getting one, I won't say that I definitely say that they're reliable, because I don't know, because I haven't had it long enough. I've only had it for 3 weeks. I know that if you don't drive it, something to do with like the oil can sit somewhere and then it makes it do a rattle, and then you've got to do an expensive job on it. But basically, if you drive it regularly and you charge it, like tend to charge it, you don't have to do it often. Idiots. The drivers over here too, just pull out. Yeah, so if you drive it regularly and you do like all the changes of the oil and the fluids, do like probably like every 2 years, get like a major service every 2 years from a Maserati specialist, get it all checked underneath, like to make sure it's not corroding, like it's all good, and then you'll be fine. If you're getting a car that's done 60,000 miles like mine has, it's not because the car's shit. A lot of people get cars around when they need work doing to it, and then they shout about it and say, oh, well, all Maseratis are fucking unreliable and they're shit and this, that and the other. It's just because you bought a car that needs a lot of work doing to it, because it's that miles, you know. Like if you've done like 60,000 miles, you've got to start replacing stuff. It doesn't matter if you've got a Maserati, a Ferrari or a bloody Fiat, you know. that's just what it is. Like mine, 60,000 odd miles. I needed like the alternator replacing. I got to do, I think, the brake shoes, or like the parking brake shoes need replacing because it's making a clicking sound. I've got to do other bits to it. I've got to change all like the coolant and the liquids and the oil and the transmission fluids and everything else, because it's at the age and it's done the miles. So I need to do it. So do I go around shouting about it and say, oh, all Maseratis are shit because I've got to fucking do a service? No. Or, oh, this needs doing to it. Oh, the headlight, like mine's got like a headlight warning light flashing, like saying that it's not working properly. I don't think, oh, the car's absolutely shite. No, it's just, it needs a bit of work done to it. But engine wise, it is meant to be quite reliable. It's just the electrical little things that happen, the electrical gremlins, as people say. So if you're looking for a Maserati GranTurismo, don't listen to other people. Just make sure that you get one that's done full service history, been looked after, not had loads of owners, and you'll be fine. I mean, I think this had 2 owners before me, so yeah, so it's not, and for a 2010 car, just make sure that you're just, and then get it checked out as well if you wanted to. I mean, I didn't, but you can pay to get it like checked out by a Maserati specialist. They can look underneath it, look all that, see if it's corroded and that. Just do like that. Full service history, low owners, get it checked out before buying it, and then just every 2 years do a full major service. Get all like your liquids changed, and go to a Maserati specialist every 2 years, and you'll be fine. I mean, yes, they are expensive to maintain, but obviously you wouldn't be looking at these cars if you can't afford it, right? So that's the things that I love about this. Get one. If you want one, get one. I wanted one. I saw one in person. I loved it. I thought, yep. It's now my second dream car, and I've got it. Done. So, enjoy.